Good evening, everybody. I'm back. It's Chantal Miranda. Hope everyone is finding themselves well today, this beautiful evening. And you've got me today again as a host. So bear with me, work with me, and let's make this night fun. I've got amazing guests today who are going to be joining us. I can't wait until they come through, which won't be too long. But before we start, I just want to let you know that for the Australian viewers, if you would like to get a psychic medium reading, you need to like and share and then ask your question and be specific with your questions. I mean, make the most of it. You know, you've got amazing, gifted, beautiful psychics on and mediums who will, you will benefit a lot from them if you just ask a specific question. Oh, the screen's frozen. Okay, I hope it's all. Is it okay now? I just got a text from Lenny production. I'm frozen. Is that correct? No, I'm not frozen. Thank you, Niki. Okay, for the Australian viewers, if you would like to get a reading, you can call on 02907101999. For our USA viewers, you can call 19143737 It's a lot of numbers, but hey, for Canada viewers, it's 1778-8071-462. And worldwide, that's all over for who are watching us from all over this beautiful country. It's 614-888-25177. Now, to get access as well, you can visit us on psychictvaustralia.com and you can go straight to see who is online today doing readings. Okay, I won't talk much because I get a little bit nervous. I'll introduce our first guest today, which I'll start with Niki. Where is she at stage? Hi, Niki. How are you, darling?
Yeah, not bad. Don't worry about my voice. I've got a bit of a sinus thing happening, but I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Actually, I went through the same thing with sinus. I had to go to the doctors and I had an infection and I got fluid. Well, not so much, but I'm on antibiotics at the moment. Yeah.
Me too.
It's
amazing.
Horrible. It is absolutely horrible. You taking disgusting. Anything much? So you're taking antibiotics and all that?
Just antibiotics and doing a lot of, come on, spirit, heal me, because, I don't like it. I don't like being sick. So
I know it's horrible. Well, Niki, please tell us a bit about yourself and what you do so our viewers can know.
A fourth generation psychic medium. Been doing this for, 30 years, 30 plus now.
Wow.
Really the only job I've really had. And just, I've just been reading for a long time. So it sort of runs through my family from Europe. And so both sides of my family were psychics and healers. And, that was obviously passed on to me. And I've passed it on to my son. And, it's pretty fascinating. It's not the norm, that's for sure. And but that's good. I don't want to be the norm anyway.
Yeah. What is norm? Please tell me.
Exactly.
What is norm? Oh, that's good. That's great. Very good. All right. I'll just get Lenny on in as well. Hey, Lenny. How are you, darling? Good to see you both.
Hello, lovely ladies. Thank you. Can you
Lenny,
hear me
how
right?
are you going? How's the weather treating you wherever you are in this part of Australia?
Nice fresh rainfall.
Oh, sounds like Melbourne.
Mm.
Tell us, Lenny, how is it? What is it that you do?
I am a psychic medium. So psychic means I can see what's happening around the past, present, and potential future. And the mediumship is my ability to connect you with loved ones in spirit. And loved ones can be animals as well as humans. Now, we're not doctors, lawyers, car mechanics or anything like that, so please do not take our advice to be the gospel truth. The advice that I give is purely for entertainment purposes only.
I love how you say that, because we have to say that, don't we, these days?
we do
careful
have to
and
say
cautious
it.
on how we say things because it could get us into trouble. And you know what?
Yeah.
We can only do so much. But all right, what I'll do is, sorry, what were you going to say?
So how's everyone surviving this full moon, Mercury retrograde, solar flares, and whatever else is going?
Well, Niki's got her sinus. She's feeling awesome. All right, I just want to say hello to a few of our viewers who are like saying hi. I just want to acknowledge you guys. And this is my second time doing this, so I'm asking you to please bear with me. I'm going to do the best. I know sometimes I do my own little streams, but, you know, this is Psychic TV, big thing, you know. So just have patience with me, hopefully, and let's make this night fun and work it together. So I want to say hello to our viewers, Catherine, Diane, Gillette, who else? Veronica, Miss Psychic D. Hello again, darling. We've got quite a few viewers today. So just to make it sure that we all understand, please ask a question to our psychics on tonight. Be specific. Make the most out of it. You know, it's a gift that you're going to get from these readers, and they will also be available after the show. They've got the PIN number. You can see Niki will be on 9895, and then Lenny's going to be on 9118. But we also have other readers who are now logged in. I'm not sure who they are right now. I'll have a look in a minute. But you can go on psychictvaustralia.com and have a look at all our readers, learn a little bit about them, and feel which one you feel drawn to. So please make the most of it. So just like our page and share, then ask your question. Okay? All right. Hi, like and share. See, here we got Robert already saying hi, like and share. Here we go. Niki, can we start with you, darling?
Sure.
Beautiful. So I've got Robert here. Hi, Robert. Thank you for joining us. Hi, liked and share. Would love to know what my next few months have in store.
All right. So the first thing that comes through quite strongly is you're about to flip cycle. So you're about to change, finish one and step into the next one. Now, I'm pretty sure that you would have felt this or would have been to some degree knowing something was coming. And when we have something like this happening, usually there's an opening or there's an ending. So we've either got like an opportunity for a new job or there's a relationship ending. But there's certainly sort of life-altering things happening as they crisscross. And it's pretty cool when you're aware when it's happening, because then you'll be conscious of what's coming in and how that's sort of come out of nowhere, whatever the case, whether it's, you know, a sad thing or a happy thing. In your case, I feel like it's a pretty cool thing. Like, you know, that there's shifts and changes, and your spirituality and just who you are as a person grows, and you have been growing. But I do feel like there's opportunity. So we've got either a job that you're going to start or about to get. And certainly I feel that is also, there's a romantic side of things for you as well, where you're embarking in something pretty lovely too. But yeah, I've got to keep this short, but it's very, very good. So exciting times for you the next 6 months.
That sounds amazing, Niki. Thank you so much. That was a really nice in-depth reading. I hope you enjoyed that, Robert. And, you know, please, we do always love your feedbacks. We'll move to the next one, Lennon. This is for you. Hi, Carrie. Thank you for joining us. Love and share. Would love to know if I will be offered a new position at work with more money, please, and when. Thanks a million. Million sounds good.
This one for me, is it, Chantal?
Yes, it is for you, Lenny.
Okay. Funnily enough, I just pulled out a card that said New Beginnings. So, Carrie, there's new beginnings coming your way. So it's time to let go of the old and make way for the new. And this is the end of an era. Be open to new beginnings and move forward with confidence. So you want it, you've got it, there it is, go for it.
Beautiful. So there you go, Kerry. Just go for it. And will you have more money? Well, you said thank you a million. I think you just manifested that. So let us know.
And she said, sorry, she just said time frame. It's going to be within the next weeks, like a couple of weeks.
Awesome. That's really good. I love those little readings that they gave. 2 weeks. Awesome. Then I can de-stress a bit. This one's for you, Niki, darling. Hi, Sarah. Thank you for liking and sharing. Anything for me, please, work-wise or anything that stands out, please, and thank you.
All right. So for you, it's been pretty tough, but I think that you're starting to get used to things feeling pretty tough, and I'm hoping that this starts to shift and change for you, that you don't get used to things feeling tough and difficult, because you're very lighthearted in your soul. You've definitely gone through some things, and I feel there's been, some losses and bits and pieces that have really evolved you, have broken you, but have evolved you into, you're a bit of a flower. You're a very, very lovely soul. I feel that there's a couple of things that will come out of nowhere, but these are good things. So this will pertain also to probably your living arrangements, and perhaps thinking about either extending or buying or shifting. There's movement, and I think that this movement is a good thing. And then also I feel that there's plans, something for 2025, kind of like a trip of some type. I know that there's a makeover here somewhere, so you're kind of changing the aesthetics of yourself. You're starting to take better care of yourself and start to expect more for your life, because you deserve more for your life. So that's what's happening, sweetheart. Take care.
Thank you, Niki. That was another profounding one. That was really good. I actually felt that, even though you've got your sinus, I'm feeling both your sinus and your reading. Very good. Thank you. We'll love some feedback, Sarah, on that. And hopefully things will work out for you. Let me see here. I just had someone. Here we go. This is for you, Lenny, darling. Rose, like and share. Will I find a new site to run my business from? If so, can you see a time frame?
Funnily enough, I've just pulled out a card that says the Sun. Now, in the tarot, this relates to the Sun card. So there is new prosperity, new growth, and all that sort of thing coming up as well. And the Sun card in the tarot also talks about, I think it's like around Aquarius time, so January, February next year. It's like we've got to get a few things lined up first. They're literally showing me the little ducks at the sideshow alley. So shoot the ducks. You know what I'm saying there? And it says longevity, stability, and permanency as well. So this is a long-term business plan as well. You got nothing to lose and everything to gain.
Awesome. So she will find a new business site and do everything then.
It's like we've still got a little bit to go.
Right.
Like planning
So
or
a bit of work for Rose.
Yeah. There could also be like a bit of contracts or documents or something needs signing there as well, but you will get there.
That's really good reading. I love that. That makes a lot of sense. Sometimes we're in a rush to move into a quick business because our mind, or we've been given a bit of a tease from Spirit showing us, and we straight away want to run into it. And you're right there. You need to finish off what you've got so you understand when you move into your new website how it's going to conduct. Yeah, pretty good, my friend.
And I've just seen in the comments that a friend of mine has popped up in there. So hello, Natalie. Thank you for joining.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you can see the comments. Good. Very good. Good. Well, for all those viewers who have just joined us, if you would like to get a reading with Psychic TV Australia, we've got a number from Australia, which is 0290710199. You will find our readers there. You can just click and read a little bit about them and see if you feel connected to them. We've got a few that are on at the moment. I can't see yet. For the USA viewers, our number is 19143737 280. For Canada, 1778 8071-426. I tell you what, guys, I will not be a good bingo caller lady. Too many numbers, mate. Too many numbers for me. And then you've got the worldwide number, which is 614888, so 888-25177. Now, for also those who have just joined us and you would like a reading from Niki or Lenny, please like and share, be specific with your questions, and hopefully, we'll get you. Let me see. I've got another one here that I saw for you, Niki. What do you like, Niki, most? Do you like mediumship, or do you like anything? What?
Either or. It doesn't. Yeah, I enjoy whatever it is that I get asked.
Okay. I found one which I have to look for that was said, I would like a reading from Niki, please. And I'm trying to find that person. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Found you. Diane, I have liked and shared. May I have a reading with Niki, darling?
Okay, so this individual, you're coming into probably one of your better phases. So I expect kind of from the mid of this month going into next year so this time next year. So let's say around a 12-month timeline. You've got a lot of kind of success coming through, or success in whatever it is that you're needing to accomplish. So you're also a person that has some change and some movement. So that could be potentially, obviously, a home move. It could be a journey overseas. It could be something quite significant. Whatever the case, there is change, but this is a really, really positive change. And it feels to me as if you've really tried to find balance in your life. So things have been quite out of balance. I feel like you had a 6 to 7 year kind of yucky cycle that you've just coming out of. And they usually pack a punch. Those 7 year cycles are pretty horrific with their lessons. And then you're coming out of that, and the need for balance is something that you've been trying to do. And I feel like you're starting to come into your own. The spirit is also talking to me about your hair. So I don't know whether you've just coloured your hair, cut your hair, or something about your hair. But I feel like it's up, like it's just up. And you kind of got green lights to all the things that you want to do. And it's sort of spirit's way of just sort of saying, good job, because, you come through some stuff and you never let go of your integrity. So bless. Thank you.
Good on you. That's a beautiful reading. Thank you, Diane. I've got some feedbacks for you from Kerry. Amazing. Thank you, Lenny. You rock. High five to you.
This show wouldn't exist. This show wouldn't exist if it wasn't for the lovely clientele like Kerry.
Absolutely. And the great, the great psychic and mediums that make it happen, because they keep coming in because of the readers as well. So you are totally right there. Like and share. I've got this one here for you. Richard, like and share. Is there anything work or career-wise?
Well, I've just stopped on a card that says awakening. So for many people in general, there's been a lot of waking up, truth coming to light, that sort of thing. And it's like, it feels like there's been a bit of a change or a shift in the energy of the workplace at the moment. So this card talks about higher consciousness, deep knowing, and following your true path. So I get a sense of change around this, like you've just either just changed jobs or you're just changing career or something like that. They're saying follow your heart with this. Follow your heart, follow your heart, follow your heart. And your heart will lead you in the right direction here. So I'm actually feeling like you're in a bit of a limbo at the moment. And some people can feel this, like when they're going through that spiritual awakening process. So it's not, in a way, it's like not a time to make rush decisions, but just take everything day by day and let that energy flow. Alrighty. So work or career wise, I'm feeling like there is change coming up, but it's up to you if and how you want to pursue this change. So if it's a change in careers, then change the career. But I'm also feeling like it could be a change within a career as well. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense for you, and please let us know how it goes.
Thank you so much for that. And yeah, we wish you all the best, Richard. It's tough when you're in limbo, in between, isn't it? Where do I go? What do I do? And all the thoughts that come in.
And especially when we're finding our path in life in general.
Exactly.
And this is what this recent Mercury retrograde full moon solar flare stuff has brought to the fore for us. It's like many people are waking up and starting to follow their true calling.
Yeah, it's overwhelming. Thank you for that. Now, Niki, I've got one for you. It says, Danielle, thank you for joining us. Like and share. I don't know if you can see the questions there at all, Niki. My question is, my brother-in-law saw my father's in spirit 3 times since my father's passing. Then my brother-in-law passed 3 weeks ago. Do you think my father was visit him to take him?
I believe that it was all part of the preparation for his soul or spirit to cross. Yes, it is whether it was something that we knew was coming or whether it was unexpected. In the end, it doesn't matter, because what this is a great solace. We've got to remember these things that happen in these particular times, because those visions that he had were real. That was him coming through, giving comfort, giving knowledge, things that we don't even fully grasp or even understand. It's a cushioning that takes place. I find it interesting, the 3 and the 3, the 33, and things in your life, the individual here that's asked the question, things would happen in 3. It's very profound numbering that's taken place, especially when there is spirit to spirit or soul to soul contact in the 33. It's quite amazing how, like, I'm in awe of stuff like this, because it just shows you the link and the fact that, I mean, no one really ever dies. Let's put it that way. The soul, we are forever. It's the physical body that leaves, nothing else. And so, yes, there was preparation for this. And let me also say that not always when we see our loved ones in visions, dreams, or anything like that, it doesn't mean that you're going to get taken away. It's just in this particular time, there must have been some type of knowing that he was going to go, because I just feel that. We can see our loved ones, animals, whatever, the more open you are, the more contact you're going to be made, because it's just, we vibrate very, very slow. So if we could all lift our vibration, we'd be chatting to our loved ones all the time. It'd be just neck and neck, we'd be all there together, basically. So, yes, I'm waffling on now. Bless you. Thank you.
I love hearing waffling, because it makes so much sense and people will understand it too. If you don't waffle around, people are like, what do you mean? But when you waffle, you say it comfortably. So thank you for waffling. I love that word.
Thank you.
I've got some validation for you as well. Was it you, Niki, that read for Diane?
Yes.
Yeah, the little dog. How cute. Validation. Thank you so much, Niki. I have been waiting for operation so I can move on with my line. So well done, darling. You nailed it there.
And Sarah Payton left some valuable feedback there too.
Absolutely. There's quite a few. And the thing is that we can't bring them all up, but we do read them, guys. We do read your validations. We do read them and we try and respond to all of them. just that this is only an hour show. However, the good thing is that these guys are going to stay back for a little while when the show's finished, and you can get in contact with them there and then. And for now, we've got amazing, beautiful readers at the back waiting for you. We've got Benjamin, who is on pin 9166. We got Miss Psychic D, pin number 9140. Natalie, pin number 9810. Psychic Sandy, she's available 9108, and Raven on pin number 9141. So these beautiful psychics are available now, and the phone number for them, if you are here in Australia, it's 0290710199. The US is 1914373728. Canada 1778807146. I can't hear a bingo yet. Worldwide is 614888888. I love 8. Remember we had that month not long ago, the 888, the open of the portables. 25177. You can also visit us on our website, Psychic TV Australia. Thank you so much. Let me see. I've got here, like and share. We're having mails for you today, Lynn. Scott, hello, darling. Hello, you wonderful people. Thank you. Is there any messages for me from Spirit Realm?
I'm actually not tuning into Spirit at the moment, but I have pulled some cards. There you go. And the two cards that came out for Scott say self-talk. So noticing the self-talk. Belief becomes your ability or lack thereof. Change your thoughts to change your life and to rewrite the story. And the other card that came out said Goddess. Now, because this is Scott, we'll replace Goddess with King. Okay? So it's time for Scott to start treating himself like the king that he is. The Goddess card says acceptance, know who you are, and own your something. Do not dim your light for others' comfort. Okay? There's a lot of spiritual awakening, and especially for us men. There's a lot of men that are learning how to open up and trust in the divine and be the divine leader as well. This can also be referring to relationships. If you're single, dating, whatever. I want to say good on you for standing up for yourself. And as a man, you'll know what I'm talking about there. Okay? Don't settle for second best. That's really what I want to hammer home there with you, Scott. Don't settle for second best. You know your value. You know your worth. You know what it is that you want, and you just go ahead and just get it.
Beautiful.
All right? So treat yourself like the king that you are, matey.
I like that. We needed a rocky theme music as you were saying that. Don't settle for second best. Da-da-da. You know, stand up. That's really good. I really like that.
Yeah. And just let us know if that is correct. Thanks, Scott.
Oh, he will. He'll let us know. Yeah. Beautiful reading. Thank you. How are you feeling, Niki?
I'm all right. I'm good. While I'm doing this, I'm fine. I'll freak out later.
Cool. Because I've got another one that's requested you. Like and share. Good evening, everybody. I would appreciate a general reading from Niki. Thanks.
So when people want a general reading, it's generally not going to be general. So this is
going to lead you to somewhere that she needs to hear today, right now.
She's open, so she's very open. So this is another person that has kind of been in the fire. I think a lot of stuff happened. I'll use COVID as a guide. So pre-COVID, I feel like everything was quite cozy. And then come COVID and that period of time, whatever it was, 3 years, 4 years, whatever it was, I feel like you're in a washing machine and then you've been spat out. A lot of karmic lessons though, like some people, you know, cop a lot of lessons and others, it seems like they don't cop as many. But then it's really difficult, you know, sometimes not to kind of think, well, how come it seems like that, or why is it like that? And well, a comparison or even an envy, like some people have it easier than others and others harder, and why? And I feel like you've gone through this whole kind of cycle, this whole thing of questioning everything. And questioning everything is really, really good. Because even if you don't get all the answers, it's okay. Like you're opening up, you're asking spirit to fill you, to just share with you, to give to you. You know, you're open. You are so open, and you're just another darling that's been broken. You know, it's only through our brokenness, really, that we let go of a lot of our ego and a lot of our need for even material things, you know, and you start to realize what's really important. And when you start to realize what's really important, you get a gratefulness. And then when you get a gratefulness, you start to attract. And so you're like a magnet. And you got things coming in. I've got goosebumps all over me. So you got things coming in. You got more money. You've got love. You've got connection. You've got understanding. Your health will definitely improve. I just feel like you're powering along, and I feel like you so deserve it. It's like you're learning to walk again. That's the only way that I can describe it. So your general reading is not general. Thank you.
That's well said. And you're right there. You know, I hope you really take this in, Kathy, because obviously our psychic here know what you're going through because we've all been through it ourselves. So it's only a process. You're going through a journey. Niki, is that what would also be called, Lennon? Going through the journey?
It is. It's a journey, and it's a journey back to yourself, basically. You leave yourself and come back to yourself.
Thank you so much for that.
Which is sort of the journey that I feel like I've been on, coming back to myself as well.
Yeah.
You're doing very well, Lenny. You're doing very well.
Very good. Yeah. And yes, sometimes we have to step back to realize where we are standing, and through those hurts, like Niki was saying, Lennon's been through it. We all have been through it. You know, when people say we come to this world to learn things, and people wonder, what are we learning? I'm always getting hurt. Well, that's it. You're not learning how to heal yourself, your own pain. You're learning something in between the lines. So don't concentrate on always lifting the hurt that you have, but what did I get out of this? What have I learned about this? And that's what gets us.
And I just want to say quickly there, for those that are going through their healing, to make sure you give yourselves a break from healing as well.
Yeah, it's overwhelming.
It can be too overwhelming at times. So we have to take a break.
Yeah, 100%. In that, on that note, I'm going to give you a loved one. Love and share. Do you see my relationship lasting? Thank you. Come on.
Ta-da! There's a card that says higher perspective. So it's about taking the bird's eye view of what's actually happening around you at the moment from the higher perspective. Like the eagle soaring high in the sky. They can see the minute details running around on the ground. So what's going on? Higher perspective says for you to take a step back and look at the situation from a different perspective, realize the benefit and the lesson from the situation. So what's the lesson? I'm feeling like it's something around self-value. How do you value yourself in your current situation? You answer that one for yourself and you'll find out where this is going. I'm feeling like there's time for change or time for reassessment or reevaluation of the situation. So if you're your gut instinct is telling you to pull back, then pull back. If your gut instinct is telling you it's safe, okay, go forward, it's safe, okay, go forward. I'm really starting to feel this in my lower regions with you at the moment, so there's a lot of anxiety on your part there. I've forgotten the name, sorry.
Cameron.
There's a lot of dis-ease or something happening with gut or intestines, diet or something like that with you. As always, go and get it checked out, make sure it's all okay. But when it comes up with something like medical, diet related, it's usually around us processing the things that are happening for us in our lives and whether or not they're digestible. Does that make sense? So take a step back, give yourself the time out that you need, and just reevaluate and reassess.
That's wonderful, and it's so true. We do get overwhelmed over things, don't we? And when, like you said, the gut start feeling, that's your solar plex. That's where we get the gut feeling something good's happening, something's not good happening. So that's where we have to trust. And
when we leave things going for too long, then that's when disease
we get sick.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that. And we would love some feedback from you guys. I'm going to now go to Michelle. Love and share. Can you please tell me what you can see coming up for me? I'm assuming saying in the next 6 months. Niki, this is for you, darling.
Okay, so the first thing I see is the solidification of a relationship for you. So we've got either we're meeting someone or we're solidifying the relationship, taking it, that step further, commitment or a recommitment in your life. So that's always nice to see. I feel that in the month of March in 2025, you will have a significant positive effect or event, a very positive event unfolding. So that could be news of some type or very, very big opportunity. So just jot that down in your diary or you don't even have to, but March is very, very big. It's a very important month for you overall in your life. I feel that lots of things have happened in March for you. I also feel that there is energy towards a younger one. Now, I don't know how old you are. You could even be hearing of a pregnancy. I just feel like there's new, could be baby, could be hearing of one. I don't know, as I said, I don't know how old you are. I don't know whether that's you, whether it's someone else, but I can see that there is an energy penetrating, coming into life. So I guess we'll find that out down the track. But I just feel very, very renewed. You're coming through as springtime, and springtime is such a beautiful space, and I just feel it's just marvelous. It's just marvelous. Thank you.
That's so true, and I feel what you're saying. It's all these changes. Spring, I love spring. I absolutely.
Spring's lovely.
Yeah, I mean, I feel sorry for the people who've got hay fever. I do feel sorry for you. However, the winter is just, it's so grey, so cold, energy's so low, everything's just not happening. All right, I've got here one for you. Were you going to say something, Lenny?
I've just been looking in the message.
Say something. Go on.
I've just been looking in the messages again, and this is absolute 100% gold from Scott Gullen.
Let me find him.
Absolutely amazing, Lenny. I had my spiritual awakening about 2 years ago, and wow, it's hard to manage all the rush of energy and spiritual stuff. At my work, I always put myself second, and people please too much. Thank you so much. And as a man, that is heartwarming to me as well.
That's awesome. Well, guess what? I'm going to give you another man then. Let's find him. I had him here. His name is Andrew. I'll find you, Andrew. Oh, Okay, she's not feeling well. Did you disappear on us?
I did. The little goblins made me disappear.
Oh, they're playing around, are they?
Yeah, that's all good.
I thought you weren't feeling well. I thought, okay. I've
No,
got
no.
Andrew here for you. Like and share. Recently, I was told my spirit that I will be moving soon. Is it true? And when? And I was told that my next partner will be from the UK and from Scotland.
I think I've seen Andrew before on my page, so on my my public page as well. So if I have, g'day Andy, thank you for joining.
Mm-hmm.
I've pulled an interesting card for you, and it says broken record. So things stuck on repeat, not learning from past mistakes, and yeah, not learning from past mistakes. So again, this calls for a bit of reassessment of where we're going, where we've been, taking stock of things that have happened to us along the way, and reassess, reevaluate. So in regards to your question, I was told my next partner will be from the UK and Scotland. I wouldn't worry about that too much. And in a way, it's like, it's hard to do, but when we actually let it go to spirit, then we attract in what we're looking for. So you can, in a way, you can listen to everything every psychic says, and it's all going to be the same or different, doesn't matter, whatever. But it's like I'm going on repeat in my head. I just don't know what. We've got to do something to break the chain here. Okay? So the best advice I can give is just let it go and let spirit.
Would that be Lenny that you're saying to Andrew, trust?
Yeah. Trust in spirit.
Yeah. Because do you also feel like when we worry too much, we block that energy to know what's happening?
Yeah. And
do you think Andrew's doing that unwillingly, obviously? Because I'm sure if he knew,
I think he is doing that. And don't worry, mate, you're not the only one who's guilty of that one.
Thank you. That's a beautiful reading. Hey, I'm not sure who did Sarah, but I've got a nice feedback here. Sarah. I'm not sure who it's for Sarah. Thank you. Definitely started to look after myself better, and I feel so good. Everything you said was spot on. Thank you.
I think that was for Niki.
Niki, there you go. Another validation. But like I said, guys, we do read everything you put. We just we go through it later because there's so much that we would like to go through. Now, going back, for those who would like a reading, we've got at the moment on, let me go back. We've got Benjamin. He's available now, and his PIN number is 9166. Miss Psychic D Psychic. She's available on PIN number 9140. Niki. Her PIN number is 9810. Psychic Sandy, PIN number 9108. And we also have Reverend, PIN number 9141. And sorry if I didn't say that properly. And just to let you know, guys, please like and share if you would like a reading with these beautiful, psychic, talented people that we've got on tonight. Just like, share, and be specific about your question. If you want a general, then just put general. If you want love, just write what you need to write. And if you already had a reading, you don't need to ask for another reading. We give other people the opportunity. However, after we finish the show, we've got Lenny on his, he'll be on for a while. Are you going to be on for a while, Lenny?
Yeah, I'll be on for a couple of hours.
And Niki? You won't.
No.
Maybe we can get Niki next time, but she is working. She does have that amazing thing called sinus. So we're very grateful, aren't we, Niki? But thank you so much for joining us today, feeling like that. And I can honestly tell you it's not a good feeling. But I've been on antibiotics now 3 or 4 days. They're kicking in. All right. So there's a bit of hope there for you, my darling. All right. Let's see. Have you had sinus too?
Me?
Yeah. No. Oh, Lenny.
Oh.
I haven't got it now, but I am famous for getting sinuses. So I usually...
All right, my darling. Brioni. Good evening, guys. Love and share. Would love to know if anyone sees another pregnancy for me soon, or if I may, what maybe now. Thanks, guys. This is for you.
All
It's
right.
Niki.
That's fine. So whether you're going to fall pregnant, I feel like I'm going to say yes, but I'm also going to say that I feel that a little tweaking, a little intervention with your doctor or gyno, something, reproductive doctor, something like that, I feel you'll need a little bit of assistance, which is fine because, this is the beauty of some of the things, in the future or modern day medicine. It can be a very, very simple imbalance, that creates problems that you can't fall in or whatever the case. But I do feel that we will be successful. I also feel that I'd really love for you to look at like what you're ingesting and perhaps look at alkalizing your body. I do feel like you're a little bit acidic. But as Lenny said, and I often say it too, I'm not a doctor, and I can only give you what I give you, but I'm only a person. And so it's up to you, to do what you need to do and always go by your doctor's advice. But as far as your question, I feel yes, and I will say that inside of a 6-month timeline, I feel that we will succeed. Let's put it that way. So thank you.
Thank you very much for that, and please let us know in a couple of months, by the end of the year, how you're going.
Yeah.
No, she'll be fine. I've got another one, and this is coincidence, Lenny. This is not, I'm not doing this deliberately, but it's another guy. You're on fire. You're not being sexist or anything like that. It's just a coincidence. So we got Robert here. Hi, like and share. Would love to know what my next few months have in store. Thank you.
And I've always put it out to Spirit that this is something that I'd love to see with the men opening up to spiritual. I know we've got a lot of male celebrity psychics and things like that, but I don't see a real lot happening at the grassroots level. So thank you, Robert. Welcome to the club. So Robert needs to start trusting his intuition more. The intuition card says, fighting with your head over your heart and let your heart win. All intuition comes from the heart. So it feels like we're going deeper. We might need to pull back from work or family or friends, whatever, and spend some time on our own. Easy to say, hard to do, but hey, mate, guess what? I've had to do it. Because if you don't do it yourself, then Spirit will create the situations where you are forced to take a back step. So if work dries up, that's why. If family doesn't want to associate with you, that's why. Because you're taking a step back, or you're being forced to take a step back so that we can look at things that are going on within us and fix whatever needs fixing. Actually, I'll just pull a second card for, two cards. Gaia. Take time out to reconnect with Mother Earth, get grounded, restore the balance, and discharge others' energy. And there's also romance on the cards as well. So appreciate all forms of love around you and within you. So this is a bit of a hard one for us men, but we need to love ourselves. It's about family time, fun time, and making some memories. Okay? I'll leave that with you, Rob. Thank you for joining.
That was very nice, Lenny. Now, you know what? It brings my curiosity little bubble here. When you said it's tough as a man to love themselves, how
Men
did
are men
for me it's curiosity.
yeah.
How
Men
did
tend
you
to
do
find
it?
it men
How
tend
did
to
you
find it
find
a lot
loving
more
yourself? Oh,
difficult.
for me. Go on.
Sorry. Men tend to find it a lot more difficult to open up because of our pre-programming.
Right. And how did you do it? Let other men know what worked for you.
I did it by joining someone and opening up on my spiritual path.
So trusting someone
So
that
trust
is in
in
the same path.
Trust in that gut intuition again.
I am so glad you found that. Do you feel like you found it at the right time in your journey? When it was that?
I found it just after Dad passed.
Lenny, I'm so sorry to hear that, but we know sometimes that's how it happens.
Yeah. And
well, thank you for sharing that with us, Lenny. Niki, you're very popular.
Am I?
Like and share. Please, could Niki give me a message from my mum in spirit, please, and thank you.
All right. I'm glad because I think I'll be finishing off on this reading probably. So I'm kind of glad we got this in. I have a woman that is like a whiz with everything. So she can just do everything and, you know, clean a house, cook a meal, have visitors, look after everyone and, you know, still be full of beans and still, yeah, just a marvel of a soul. You know, there's a lot of people will say, you know, look, the spirit knows everything, of course, and they are versed in the truth of life. But that doesn't mean that they can't miss you. Okay, they know everything. It's all love. Everything is love. But it doesn't mean that they can't miss you. Your mother misses you. And I feel that sends you so many soft, gentle messages through the breeze. I see like a handkerchief, there's a smell, you know, there's the little creatures, there's the music. I see like one of those harps, you know, those beautiful harps. She's so gentle in her spirit, but certainly packed a punch. So nobody would dare say anything out of place to your beautiful mother. She comes through with the most gorgeous. It's very important that you know that her hair is just gorgeous and healthy, and she is absolutely whole. She is with family. She shows me a ring. There's sort of like a diamond ring. I don't know what the reference to that is. Maybe you know, maybe you don't, but that's what she shows me. But also, she talks about a decision that you have to make. There's something that you're contemplating, and you know, the right way is the right way. You know, this is a very straightforward woman. There is no mucking around with her. The right way is the right way, and that's it. But she loves her favourite child. You'll know what I mean. She loves you dearly, and everything's okay. Listen.
Thank you so much, Niki, and we really appreciate you joining us today. I know you're not well, so you know, a lot of healing to you as well. And you know, we've only got a few minutes left. I'm sure you know production will be all right if you need to leave now.
Yeah, I think I will. And thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thanking you for joining us. Thank you.
Thank you,
Niki.
Thank you. Take care.
Just a minute, Niki. Have you tried breathing techniques?
Sweetheart, I've tried every technique. Trust me. And antibiotics, unfortunately, win here. Every technique I've had. It's my BITCH in this life is sinus. Me and sinus, we go back a long way. And
I just got a message for Niki to try breathing.
Well, I'll do it. I'll do it just because you suggested it, Lenny.
Thank you.
All right.
We'll see you
Thank you.
next time.
Bye.
Thank you, Niki. Good night.
Good night.
Okay, thank you. Now, Lenny, I've got one here for you. How are you with numbers, numerology?
I'll
We've got
give it a
Penny,
crack,
like and
but
share. Today I saw the number 777. Been a while since I see numbers. Just wondering if there is any messages from Spirit for me. Blessings. Thank you.
Okay, well, this is just my experience, but when I see the sevens, to me, sevens are about defending your decisions and picking your battles wisely. Now, as soon as you say 777 there, it's like I see 7 of fire and 7 of pentacles. So you might have some decisions or something like that coming up around careers, hobby, or interests in that way. And it's like the 7 of pentacles is also showing in a financial, practical sense, you know, can we make this work? How can we make this work? How can we make this work on a down-to-earth, practical level? But at the same time, we're setting ourselves free as well. Honouring the process says breaking down the old to let in the new, doing the inner work and releasing the attachments, seeing ourselves as unhinged or unchained. That's what I'm getting for you there.
Awesome.
Lovely. So hopefully that makes sense for you, and please let us know how it goes.
Thank you so much, Lennon. How are you feeling coming back on after such a long time?
I'm loving it.
It feels like home. You're feeling like I'm back
can't-
home.
I can't wait to get back into it, honestly.
Well, we
because
can't wait to see you back out there.
I have been getting out there. I have been doing a couple of fairs, and that just reminds me, if it's okay to make a quick announcement as well.
Quick, we got 3 minutes and go.
Anyone who's around the Central Coast of New South Wales and comes to the Bateau Bay Spiritualist Church or the Central Coast Spiritual Church, I will be doing my first ever church platform.
Bless you. That's
On
wonderful. So if you're around those areas, come and say hello to Lenny.
And
even better, you're going to be joining us tonight after the reading, right?
Sunday, the 8th of September.
Sorry. Okay, so note that down, guys.
2 p.m. in the afternoon. Service runs for about 1.5 hours.
Fantastic.
So if you ever want to get yourselves a free reading or a free healing, just go and Google your local spiritualist church, and there you go. So thank you for having me on.
Well, thank you so much, Lenny. Now, you're going to be on, Lenny. You can catch him on his PIN number 9118, and he'll be on for a couple of hours, he said. So he's feeling like, he's on fire. So catch him on. And thank you so much for joining us.
Just give us about 15, 20 minutes to get a bit of charge back into the phone.
Okay, no worries. Take care. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining us, and thank you so much, Australian Psychic TV, for having me on today as your host. Now, for those viewers who are all around the world, the worldwide number is 614-888-25177. You can also jump on our website, Psychic TV Australia, and view all our readers that we've got available for you to get your readings. Tonight, we've got Benjamin on PIN number 9166. Now, he's available at the moment. Raven is taken, so you've got to jump on quickly. We've got amazing Miss Psychic D. Her PIN number is 9140. Natalie, beautiful Natalie. Her PIN number is 9810. And Psychic Sandy, she's available now on PIN number 9108. And Benjamin will be back on in about 5 minutes. He just needs to cool off. And thank you so much for watching, and please join us next week. Thank you. Good night, everyone.